Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft on the Vortex server. For some reason my frame rate is really low at the moment. I suspect it's gonna have something to do with the not very small amount of entities I keep having loaded. Anyway, we are going to go on a bit of a journey today. Because I know I kind of showed you the ice biome thing I found in an earlier episode, but I've gotten bored with it. Started recording one episode and it just wasn't fun. Building in there in creative, or in a similar environment in creative, had been a great fun, but not so much in survival. And let me just quickly go to options and turn the music way down, and also hostile creatures. There we go. And wait, this is ambient environment. I don't even care. Let's just turn them all down a bit. That's better. So, to go to the new place I will need obsidian and flint and steel for the obvious reasons. Aside from that, I won't need much. I will definitely not need my cow killing sword. Well, this is the sword I use if I do not want the meat to be cooked, which is the case for the villagers, because they only buy the raw meat. And as you can see, there's some fences, which you might just be able to make out in full screen over there. I brought 2 pigs over here from far away. Pigs. And I've started breeding some of them, so now I can get some raw pork chops as well. But that's not the point of this episode. I've got the ender chest, I've got a silk touch pick. I've even got a shovel for, well, if I need one. What I need to do now is actually make a boat, because the first bit of our travel is pretty much going to be by boat. And so the reason we're traveling is new biomes. I do believe you should be able to hear the in-game sounds now, by the way. The thing is, the recording software, the X3, which I use, it's able to record from different it's able to record audio from different inputs, basically, and that does kind of mean that it can get confused about which input to use. The issue is my game audio when I'm recording, I want it on my headphones, so it doesn't come in through the microphone as well, which is why, obviously when I'm recording I play with the headphones, but when I'm playing normally I usually prefer the speakers, because the headphone gets annoying after a while. So I switch them out, obviously. The speakers audio does not come directly from the computer, it goes via the monitor, via an HDMI cable, and then to the speakers. Which means it's a different output. It's the HDMI output, which is on the speakers. And so if I don't have my headphones plugged in when I start the X3, it does not recognize them because they're not plugged in, so the computer doesn't know there's an output option. And then when I load up the Minecraft recording profile, it doesn't realize that I actually have my headphones plugged in, so it's trying to record from the speakers. But because Windows now noticed that I do have let's hope that worked. Oh, of course it didn't. Windows noticed that I do have these speakers. Well, my headphones, which are called speakers in the menu. It's a bit weird. But yeah, because Windows does know I have them, it doesn't actually send any output to the HDMI, so I'm not getting any sound recorded. I get my voice, and I can hear the game audio, but it doesn't get recorded, so yeah. The place we're going to is very far away, by the way. Like, it's really quite far away. So, well, I was bound to fail. I don't have that many ender pearls on me, but I will use the ones I have at first. Please don't land me in a lava pool. Thank you. This is not where I got my picks from, by the way, but it's close to the place. There were some a little closer to coast, so I took these. This is a nice savanna biome, by the way. They do look cool, like the trees are nice, but I myself don't like the biome too much, so anyone who wants a savanna biome, well, here is one. And it seems like the sky is, it seems really grey, and then it gets brighter. I don't know. Might be just my imagination. I'm always trying to hit the 45-degree angle on the ender pearls to have them fly as far as possible. Still need to go quite a lot that way. I think the place I'm going to is at minus 10k, minus 7k. And I guess you'll see when I get there why that is. That spider noise was probably from that cave, but yeah. And this is now new snapshot biomes, by the way, as you obviously saw. And there's a village. I've not been this far yet, so this village might even be intact and unused. So we got some exploration. Now... I'm not always too fond of the villager noises. They sound a little strange. I was just saying hello and that I didn't want to hurt them. Okay, I'm fairly certain desert villages can have chests, right? Enlighten me if I'm wrong, but... See, I've always found that the furnishings in these villages, especially the desert ones, there's like nothing inside the houses, they're just houses. And I could not find any chests. I don't want to linger too long. And this is still the right way. Yeah, so I think in the interest of time I'll cut you back in when I find something noteworthy. It's new flowers! I have not, as you know, I've not really been exploring much in the snapshot, and there's terrible lag. So which are these? Lilacs. Oh wow. These are like the 2 block high things which they've added. Yeah, and the sky, because of the rendering, somehow it's sometimes it seems like the sky is changing brightness. Ender pearls are so useful for exploring, by the way. And we have some chicken, which I have no need of. You're gonna see the biome I was looking for when I get there. I guess from the rarity of the biome and the fact that it's a new biome, you can already kind of tell which one it is. I guess there's 2 options, so you could guess which one it is now. Those people on the server chat probably do know because I've been asking about it, but and then remembered we have the seed of this world because we well, we decided on a seed beforehand, so I can just use that to find the biome, which is sort of cheating, but then again it just shortens the exploration a little bit, which I thought was in everyone's best interest, because otherwise I might have spent like 3 videos in a row just exploring, going in a straight line somewhere. Oh! Let's check this out. Zombies! This isn't good. I've been getting these lag spikes a fair bit recently. I think it's the snapshots. Ooh, name tag. And I'll take that as well. I've got so many of these. It's not even funny anymore. But I will take the name tag, and I guess I'll take the mossy as well. Well, that was a lucky find. This is a Silk Touch pick, by the way, but I'm not using it for Silk Touch. It doesn't have unbreaking, and so I'm just using it basically. Now, I did actually want to have like more materials in my ender chest. Whoa, more of that lag. Yeah, I wanted more materials to set up a kind of base, but I decided that once I found the place, I'm probably gonna have to make at least one run to get there anyway, so not much point. Now let me check. I need to go that way. And that looks like, is that one of the new biomes that has lots of mossy, or is it just one of the old ones? Looks like the new one, because of all the fern. No, it's just a tiger. Okay. There's these new biomes with the larger of these types of trees, and they have random formations of mossy cobble. Which means that mossy cobble will become a lot more common. Which is nice in a way. I mean, a lot of these strongholds in this world have been pretty much stripped of all the mossy stone brick and the cracked stone bricks, so Lars, the server owner, has actually set up a service where you can buy them. He spawns in stacks of the stuff and you can buy them for about, I think he charges 4 diamonds a stack, and then he just burns the diamonds. Which, again, mixed feelings, but... And this appears to be already generated terrain. I'm not too worried though. Like, I need to go way further, and I don't think the area which I'm going to has already been loaded, so... And if it has, tough luck, and I actually do have to search legitimately. Oh dear, I'm actually low on food, and... well, I'm high on hunger, let's put it like that. And I'll see you again, soon. And another update, I have reached a birch biome, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to murder 3 sheep now. Because I forgot to bring a bed. Oh, come on. And I do have an axe, so that's good. I need at least... I'll just chop down a complete tree. No one will notice, no one has to know. Okay, stop lagging. Thank you. Yeah, I guess sleeping the nights off is gonna be better than spending them out in the open. It's not like I couldn't take it, but I prefer it like this, basically. Okay, and bed and the crafting table come with me. And I need to go... no, this way. Yep. As I said, minus 10k, minus 7k is the goal, so I'm still a long way to go. 4k in that direction, 5k in the other. It's a fair bit of walking. So I will periodically cut back in. Aww. I always like exploiting chunk arrows somehow. It's not like I would have actually gone down and done any caving here unless I'd found like a triple spawner. But still, it always feels like a wasted opportunity. That was close. And I'm still getting these like really bad lag spikes for some reason. Like that. That pearl should have landed ages ago. Oh, more flowers. Which are these? Orange tulips. What do we have here? Azure bluette. Allium? Allium? Something? And these are just the ones I've already had. Oh, there's white tulips and red tulips, I assume? And then more lilacs and... oh, sunflowers as well. And over there is some... what is this? A sunflower plains. Yes, so this is a normal plains biome, but tons of sunflowers. And if you stand just right, it looks like the sunflower doesn't actually have a flower. See? Okay, yeah, while checking... oh, this is like the flower forest thing, isn't it? That has tons of flowers in it, as you can plainly see. That joke would have been a lot more funny if it was if it were a flower plains, but oh well. Now a swamp. Sadly, I don't think there's any like double witch huts within a reasonable distance. I haven't actually checked, but I did not see one at the first glance. And when we were trying to look for seeds for this server, I spent about 2 hours trying to find like a good double witch or maybe even triple witch hut thing, because I didn't just want to use the seed from the Zip Crowd guys. I know they've got a quadruple one, which is insane, but I would have settled for a double. But even that was denied to me, so I'll go away. But then my single hut also produces well more than I need, really. I'll be back right soon. And I found another one of the new biomes. Again, this is not the one I'm looking for. This is a roofed forest, which it kind of looks like some of the areas in the Twilight Forest from Feed the Beast. It's thick trees, made out of spruce by the looks of it, unless the lighting fools me. It's a snapshot thing, the whole lag. My connection is fine, it's like the same it's always been, but the snapshots are really not helping. So yeah, this is spruce, and it is a very nice biome, so it does look cool. Like if you had the kind of desire to build in a forest, this would kind of be a good forest to go for. The surrounding area is not very nice though. We've got these fairly ugly like ungrassy hills. But yeah, you can see the coordinates, so this place is obviously up for grabs if anyone wants to build anything here. Go for it. As I said, I don't want to use this place. And I still have a long way to go, so I'll cut you back soon. I have been a little stupid. This is my portal. I could have made it a lot easier for myself. I could have just started from here. I thought the portal would be slightly further off. But yeah, I came close here and I wondered because all the vines had grown all the way down, and that usually only happens if a jungle has been loaded up for a while, which this one has been, so that's why all the vines have grown so far down on these trees. This is actually where I have my super secret project, which isn't actually super secret. As you can hear, my first sheep farm was here because I didn't have any sheep, so I just went somewhere and got some sheep, and well, as you can see, I had a sheep farm there. But yeah, and this is an empty dirt block thing. But yeah, interesting to note that I could have actually saved myself a lot of time. Anyway, I'll be seeing you soon. I found another roofed forest, quite a long way out. And there's some sheep on the mushrooms as well. As you can see, I'm now at roughly minus 5k, so I'm not even that far from my base yet, but since I'm walking on foot, it just takes a while. I do know the overworld coordinates of roughly of the place I want to go, so I could dig through the nether and then build a portal and open it. But honestly, I wanted this exploration. I haven't done exploring in Minecraft in quite a while. My single player world, I'm pretty much set on where I'm living. Here on the server, as you know, I've got my base pretty much set up. What? Did I have this before? Blue orchid. Oh, nice. So, yeah, I just haven't explored anything in quite a while. I wonder why the grass is different here. This is swampland. And this is swampland, but the grass has changed color. Strange. Is this still the place I want to go? Yep. Until I've hit the minus 7k in the Z coordinate, I can still just go diagonally, which saves some time technically. Not much, but yeah. Don't want to lose track of my coordinates, basically. And anyway, as usual, I'll see you soon. I had been trying to avoid oceans, but I think I'm just gonna have to cross this one. As good as place as any to build a boat. I forgot I actually had the crafting bench on me. So yes, I was just gonna swim through this. I'm not really a big fan of the new ocean floor having that much gravel. It seems like you're supposed to get your clay, and especially hardened clay, from like different places now, like swamps and rivers and such, but it makes ocean floor really boring. And I always liked hunting for clay on the ocean. Somehow, I don't know, I liked it. Okay, don't steer using the A and D keys anymore here. I've got to remember that. What I do like though is how there's like a lot more small islands out in the ocean now, and it seems like they are more often biomes by themselves. Before, usually when I found these places, they would not be like a biome by themselves. They would just be ocean that happened to be generating above ocean level, so they would have like the ugly grass and such. So I have to say I do like those like larger islands, and I'm gonna hit the coastline now. And oh yeah. Yeah, this is apparently a glitch which happens. My boat is not actually there. Somehow I got stuck. I don't know how this glitch works, why it happens, but you get stuck. And yeah, usually when it happens, it means you've pretty much lost the boat. It's somewhere out in the ocean, but it might still have momentum on it, so yeah, I can't break it there, which means it's somewhere. Which means it's lost. And the music starts. Okay, I've got 19 ender pearls left. That's not gonna get me very far. Let's just see if we can find something amazing within a minute. Probably not. This looks like a very standard plains biome. Yeah, I'll see you soon. And here's another stretch of water. I just came from yet another savanna biome, and it's quite a large one. And we can sprint in boats now. I forgot to actually do that earlier. And we're getting close to the place I want to be at, so I guess maybe, unless something exciting happens, I will see you there. We are close now. As you can see, not that many blocks left. And here we see a few animals burning to death. Which is pretty much why I cut you in. I found that hilarious. Don't know why. I'm a bit cruel, I guess. And this does appear to be the right place, I think. Not quite there yet, but it is a desert, which I think was adjacent to the place I'm looking for. And it's also good because I might just build something that requires a lot of sandstone. And I found out nothing is better for getting sandstone than desert hills. Because they are sandstone all the way down to the, like, probably about Y level 57, 58, roughly about there. And there we are. Yes, it's a mesa biome. I know you probably guessed it already, but this was the place I wanted to be. And I do not want to be here simply to get tons of hardened clay. Now, it is a bonus, of course. Hardened clay is nice, but it's not the reason I'm here. I actually want to build and live in this place. I saw it in someone's video and I really somehow I like the way these look, basically. And this one is quite large. It's got these plateaus. Plateau F, I believe, are the ones that have trees on them. The F would probably stand for forest. There's also a mesa plateau that does not have the F, which is unforested, I think. Like all these technical biomes, I haven't really read up too much about them. But yeah, I do like how it's in layers, but not entirely perfect, but almost. It's like nice. I'm no big fan of the red and the yellow layers. They look a bit too colorful and bright. But yeah, aside from that, I really like the look of these places. Obviously in part because it means I've got hardened clay for days. As in, if I ever want to build a huge monument to myself out of hardened clay of any color, this would be a nice place to get the materials. Now the shrubbery will have to go. It's meant to look a bit more outer spacey, like Mars. So I will slowly get rid of the whatchamacallit, the shrubbery. But yeah, as you can see, this biome is huge. Ender pearls are a bit glitchy still. So you see here we've got a plateau F, which is not forested, which kind of makes me a bit of a liar, but I was unaware of the fact. What's the difference then? Why are some of the plateaus forested and some not? Anyway. You see, it keeps going. Go on. Thank you. I have to say I'm not entirely certain what I think about this red sand yet. And obviously I'm completely out of space. But yeah, it does look nice. It's a little lifeless, and I usually do prefer places that have really green grass. But then that means I always end up building in the exact same biomes. And I wanted a change for once. Well, actually the ocean does not have nice green grass either, but yeah. I'll check how long I've recorded so far, and I'll see you soon. So, I have reached my usual video length already. Please. Come on. One thing I need to do, obviously, now is link up to my nether tunnels, which is going to take a while, of course. This setup here is obviously temporary, and I'm wasting obsidian, but that's okay. And I know I can build these in different shapes now. It's just tradition. It's tradition, master. Yeah, Pusher has been exploring also, looking for a mesa biome. He can't get mine, and no one else can. You see this video, you see the coordinates, this one is mine, go someplace else. I will help you find another mesa biome if you want one, of course, but I might do extensive stuff here, so steer clear. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a lot different from what I usually do. And, well, I guess I'll see you soon. Bye bye.